It's Vicki, and I'm with Mindful Minute. And today's reading is from January 21st, and it's about to see with love. The quote is Enlightenment is intimacy with all things. Jack Kornfield. Each of us spins repeatedly from blindness to radiance, from dividedness to wholeness. And it is our impulse to stay in touch with all that is alive that keeps us from staying lost. It is the impulse to be intimate. It brings to mind the young blind French boy, Jacques Lucerian, who, in learning how to navigate his way among the other forms of life in his darkness, stumbled onto the secret of undivided living. Young Lucerian said, "It is more than seeing them, it is tuning in on them and allowing the current they hold to connect with one's own, like electricity." To put it differently, this means an end of living in front of things and a beginning of living with them. Never mind if the word sounds shocking, for this is love. To live with things and not in front of them, to no longer watch, but to realize that we are part of everything we see, this is the love that keeps moving us back into wholeness when divided. To love by admitting our connection to everything is how we stay well. Allowing the current of another's inwardness to connect with our own is the beginning of both intimacy and enlightenment. Close your eyes, activity. Close your eyes and be still until you can sense the presence of the things about you. Breathe softly and feel the current of their silence. Breathe evenly and open your heart to all that you sense. Feel the electricity of being all that informs the world. In this reading, this is a message I've been hearing a lot of, is how interconnected we are. And I've been learning a lot about energy and energetic connections and how we can connect with others. And it is, when you tap into it and when you start to notice it, and when think about when you walk into a room and you can feel the energy, and it either feels really good or it feels really bad, or you feel comfortable or you feel uncomfortable, and that energetic pull, it makes, what it makes me think of? It's this weird thing that, I don't know about you, but for me, I remember it would be like I would have a relationship, and usually this was when I was in my 20s dating. I would have a relationship with someone, and then it would go sour, and we would kind of stop talking. And as soon as I found somebody else to talk to, all of a sudden they would call me. And I kind of feel like there's this energetic thing that happens. It's almost like we know when someone is pulling away from us or pulling towards us. And so the idea of this isn't that, right? The idea of what Mark Nepo is saying is that we need to be connected, and that our hearts and our being is connected to everything, because we have, Deepak Chopra talks about this stuff all the time. And the understanding of that is very heady and sometimes very confusing. However, here's what I do with this information. I just say, okay, so I'm connected to everything and everyone, and good. And that does make me like things better. That makes me feel more comfortable in my own skin and in situations with other people. So this is a work in progress for me, and sometimes some of this stuff I just don't get it right away, or I have too many questions in my head about it. Well, this doesn't make sense, and so this one is a very interesting reading for me. I like it, and I choose to believe it. I can't explain it, and I guess that's what faith is. I guess that's what faith is. It's being spiritually trusting that connectedness that we feel, not because it says it in a book or because a thought leader says it, but and I believe that quantum physics has proved it, but I don't know, right? I don't know. I haven't seen proof of it, but I feel proof of it. And I do have faith in this kind of stuff somehow. I don't know how. And never in a million years did I think I would be saying these things, let alone talking about them. But I'm there, man. I'm with it. I'm on board. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I will be back tomorrow. And if you have any questions, if you want to subscribe, if you think you know someone that might like to hear this, send it off. My website is vickyrood.com, VIKKIROOD.com, and join my mailing list. Hear about all things awkward and awesome and Vicky Rood coaching. So that's fun. Talk to you soon. Be well. Namaste.